In this video, we are going to look at this brand new mid-tier travel credit card from Citi, the Citi Advantage Globe Card. It has a welcome bonus of 90,000 points and a load of other features that make it perhaps a better deal for many than getting a high-end airline credit card that costs over $500 per year. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel I cover US credit cards, personal finance, and luxury travel. If you like the sound of that, do subscribe, but let's get into the video. So let's introduce the Citi Advantage Globe MasterCard. I'm glad they gave it an easier name to say than like the Citi Advantage Platinum Select World Elite MasterCard. Ooh, what a mouthful. But anyway, the first thing you notice when looking at a new card is always going to be the welcome bonus. So let's take a look at that first. You can get 90,000 American Airlines miles, and in case you didn't realize this is an American Airlines co-branded credit card, for spending $5,000 in the first 4 months. So that is slightly longer than you normally get. Most cards, as you probably know, give you 3 months for welcome bonus spending. So in this case, 5,000 divided by 4 means that you have to spend $1,250 per month for the first 4 months to get the bonus. That should be doable, I think, for most people. You might have to move other spending from cards to this card. It might not be the best in terms of point earning on the bonus categories, but you know, you're getting a welcome bonus. So I think most people will be able to do it. Using a points guy valuation for AA miles of 1.55 cents per mile, that gives us $1,395 in value for the bonus. Of course, if you're good at booking business class flights, you may get a lot more value than that, but that's going to be the average. Now you can see here that this card does have a $350 annual fee, which is an unusual annual fee amount. It kind of fits in tier 3.5 in my 5-tier credit card ladder system. I think as the true premium cards like the Sapphire Reserve, the Amex Platinum have gotten more expensive, there's more room for different price points in those mid-level tiers. And these are going to be cards that have some of the benefits of the premium travel cards, but not all. The premium card in this AA series is the Executive MasterCard, and that has a $995 annual fee. So anyway, we have to immediately deduct $350 annual fee from any value we get out of the card to work out the true value. Oh, but what's this? In addition to the bonus, we also have a load of credits. Okay, yeah, so this looks a bit like a coupon book. Let's go through it. So the first benefit we see is that the card gets us 4 Admirals Club passes per year. They say that that is $300 in value. Admirals Club day passes normally cost $79, which is ridiculously expensive, to be honest, considering the Admirals Club are kind of hit and miss in my opinion. So that being the case though, that's $316 in value for those 4 passes. And yes, since it's only 4, I'm guessing that you will indeed use all of them each year. That would just cover 1 trip per year for a couple. So 1 lounge visit on the way out, 1 on the way back for 2 people. Next, we have up to $240 back in credits for churro, but this is only $30 back per trip. So I don't think most people are going to use all of this. I'm going to value this at $60. All right, let's be kind. Let's say the person makes 2 trips per year where they rent a car on churro. So that takes us up to $376, which actually already offsets the annual fee. So it looks like we're doing okay with this card. Next, we have a $100 statement credit per year for in-flight purchases on AA. Seems legit, and you may even be able to use that up in just 1 trip per year, like lunch and drinks for a couple on a round trip ticket, $50 on the way out, $50 coming back. That doesn't seem excessive to me. So that takes us up to $476. Next, we have a $100 splurge credit, but it's only for these merchants. First Dibs, no idea what that is. Eligible Advantage Hotels bookings, Future Personal Training, and Live Nation. It's far from guaranteed that people will be able to use that for things that they would spend money on already, so I'm not going to count that. Then we have Global Entry for $120. I will add that to the first year value, which takes us up to $596 for the first year. But then if we add the welcome bonus to that, we get $1,991 in first year value, minus the annual fee of $350. That takes us down to a true first year value of $1,641. Second year value will be lower since we don't have the bonus and we don't have the global entry credit. So it's $476. minus the annual fee, that equals $126 in second year value. Still offsetting the annual fee and going into profit, so that's good. And remember, I am not counting some of the credits, so you may be able to use them and get more value out of it than I'm estimating, okay? I'm just giving you what I think the average person could do. But there is actually one more benefit that may increase second year value if you're able to use it and use it right. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later in the video, actually right at the end, so do stick around for that. All right, let's now look at the point earning, since this is also an area where you can get additional value out of the card. So here are the points earning rates. 3x on AA purchases, 6x on AA hotels, which you might not want to book, all right? You might want to book direct or through some other portal, so that's kind of a wild card category. 2x on restaurants, 2x on rides and rails. Ooh, they've come up with a clever name for the transit category. Basically, taxis, Ubers, that's rides, okay, subways and trains, that's rails. And 1x on everything else. Now, it's not a bad set of categories, but it's not earth-shattering. But then we do have some other benefits with AA that I want to tell you about. But first, if you want to increase the amount of point earning you get on dining spend, do consider signing up for the Built Dining program. Their program adds an average of 3 points extra per dollar on your dining spend. So if you use this card, for example, the AA Globe card, and you dine at one of their restaurants, you would get a total of 5 points per dollar, 3 from Built and 2 AA miles. Amex Gold would be 7 points per dollar because that earns 4x on dining, then you add 3x from Built. And Built has a load of great transfer partners like World of Hyatt, etc. that provide really good value. It's free to sign up for, and it's a great way of earning extra credit card points. Just sign up and link whatever credit card you use for dining through the link below. I thank you very much if you do support my sponsors because it supports my channel as well. So the AA benefits are first check bag free for you and 8 companions, priority boarding for you and up to 8 companions as well. Then we have 1 loyalty point earned for every advantage mile you earn on purchases. This helps you move up through the tiers of membership with AA and unlock more benefits like priority check-in, and that's something I actually really value. Now, only miles earned on spending count for you to get loyalty points from, okay? Don't think that 90,000 mile bonus is gonna get you up to platinum status, so that you're gonna get an equivalent of 90,000 loyalty points, because you won't, okay? It has to be just on spending. But however many AA miles you can earn in a year through normal spend, that's how many loyalty points you will earn. So actually, for big spenders, this could be really effective at helping you move up the status tiers. You can also earn an extra 5,000 loyalty points for every 4 AA flights you take, up to 15,000 per year. In addition to those benefits, we have a $99 companion certificate starting on your second year of card membership. This was the thing I was going to talk about that increases second year annual fee. So this means that you pay $99 plus taxes for a companion on whatever flight in main cabin you are taking. So if you're going New York to LA, costing like $500 or so, that could really save you a lot of money. That'd be like $400 or more in value. Since though it isn't a fixed price, it depends on how you use it. Some people will no doubt throw it away and save like 20 bucks by using it for a really cheap flight. So I can't give it a fixed value, but let's say the average $200, that potentially takes our second year value up from $126 to $326. And lastly, there are a load of travel protections like trip cancellation insurance, etc. I know Citi canceled a lot of those about 5 years ago, and now they're all back, so that's great to see. In total, I would say that this is a solid offering for American Airlines loyalists who are not super regular travelers, okay? Maybe taking 1 to 2 trips per year, but you go on AA because you live near an AA hub. First year value is solid, and second year value is going to depend on how you use the companion certificate, how often you can travel and rent cars with Turno, etc. But in total, I quite like this card, and I think it is great to have something that fits in that middle tier for those who want more than the Platinum Select card offers, but don't want to fork out $595 for the Executive World Elite MasterCard. All right, guys, that is the video for today. Don't forget to sign up for Built Dining in the links below. It's one of my favorite ways to supercharge credit card point earning, and it's completely free. There's no credit check. You just sign up, link a card, and you're good to go. Link is below. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.